to Jan's Views, a place where I share my views and listen to yours. Whether you are here for my artwork, live streams, shorts, or just for the giggles, please be assured I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you will enjoy your time here on my channel. I would be eternally grateful if you would give a like to the video, consider subscribing and, dare I ask, even become a member. So without further ado, let's do this.
Hello again, it's me again. Still got me sinus issues, but hey, I'm feeling a bit better and I thought just get on with it, Jan. Anyway, we're back. We're back with more J. Slater theories and conspiracies. Tonight is going to be slightly different. We're going to have a bit of a giggle. Now listen, I'm going to play somebody who is very controversial over here. She is, but I like her. If you don't like her, then I suggest you switch over to somebody else, somebody less problematic. But as I was looking for a specific video that I could talk on. I came across Katie, and here she is. This is Katie. Her name's Katie Hopkins. I'm not going to go into all the ins and outs of what's happened to her in the past or what she's accused of or the type of person she is and blah, blah. I like her. If you don't, I'm sorry. But anyway, I just wanted to hear what she had to say about J. Slater. Here we go.
So people are like, so you know the J. Slater thing, that I find it very funny that he went missing, that he was obviously a major drug dealer allegedly, and that he was last seen at some freaking bunker that cost 50 euros a night with two like Algerian men. And my theory is that he was
were they Algerian men? I don't know, Katie, you might be wrong there, girl. You might be wrong. But anyway, carry on.
Men, and my theory is that he was bummed to death, right? And you're not allowed to say that quite clearly because
all right. I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but it kind of made me laugh, and it's quite refreshing after looking at all the other conspiracies and everything. It's just quite nice to sort of hear somebody else's take on it. Listen, I like Katie. She is out there. She's not afraid to say anything, and that's the type of person I am. And we get ourselves into a lot of trouble, let me tell you. But I think she's gone through an awful lot. If you want to find out more about her, then Google her. Katie Hopkins. All right, let's carry on.
It's inappropriate to suggest that someone who's died was bummed to death by two Moroccan men who were also drug dealers. So you cannot say that out loud.
Right. I have to say, this is where I put in my caveat here, or my disclaimer. I don't think he was bummed to death. No, I don't. No, it doesn't. Why does it have to be like, a sex-related crime? I don't think it was that. But hey, I still thought that her coming out with this just tickled me. We'll get serious in a minute, guys.
So after my theory that he was bummed to death, which I was putting out there in audiences, I got back from just being in New York, and someone's saying my boobs look good. Should I put them in? Look here. Make them look. It's all padding, literally. Look, it's all foam. So don't be excited, but do sign up because everyone else is, which is very ping, ping, and ping, ping. J. Slater. So my theory is he got involved in this weird drug deal, right? And if you can't say any of this, so we keep saying allegedly. And let's remember, this is funny, comedy, ho, ho, ho. He got involved and he stole someone's Rolex for 12 grand, allegedly. And then he got taken to a bunker because he'd been very naughty and stolen someone's Rolex, allegedly, and was allegedly drug dealing, allegedly, with this weird girl that was also out there, allegedly drug.
Yeah, this Lucy, it seems to be everywhere. Yeah, all right. I didn't realise we had to keep saying allegedly. Did you? Oh, I didn't realise that. Oh, well, you learn something every day.
Dealing. And then I reckon he got one, bummed to death. Two, they took him up the mountains and threw him in a gully after they'd finished bumming him and they broke all of his bones. That's my theory. Now, clearly, you can't say any of this stuff because it would be highly illegal and you'd have the police at your door for hate speech. So that would happen. But anyway.
Why is it hate speech? Why can it not just be your opinion? I mean, it's not the first thought that I would have come to. It's not, I wouldn't even have considered that. But hey, some people do.
Which way? He was found in the bottom of a gully, up a mountain, every single bone in his body broken. Well, not all of them, but I'm just kind of, elaborating on the story with broken bones. And people are saying consistent with a fall. Yeah, sure thing.
So I think she's going to keep going on about the bombings. I think we're going to stop there. I think now I've lost the thread. See, I've gone off now. That's it. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Right, I don't think that it's that, but I do feel that this situation needs to be looked over by the authorities. Why are the authorities not getting involved? Why have they let these guys go home who were there? The people whose car he was meant to be in. This Lucy Lockett who's blooming disappeared. Apparently she's gone off to Lanzarote. I mean, really? And then you've got Brad back up north doing the talking as if he's like talking about he went to. Well, I mean, he's just got no emotion. He's got no empathy whatsoever in anything he says. But anyway, let's get all serious now, shall we, guys? I just want to show you just how difficult it is as a creator, reactor, to find a channel that's talking about this case or any sort of high profile case without having to show footage from a news channel. It's so annoying, guys. So I'm going to show you. Look, this is all news, GB News, Talk TV. It's so annoying because as soon as you play any of their footage, then it's like, they can take your channel down. Or, they can, what's the word? Copyright strike you. So annoying, guys. So I'm scrolling by. Oh, I saw one last night and the woman was talking about links to Jamaica. She was saying that, I'm going to stop here for a second because it's making me dizzy. She was saying that there was a Jamaican guy that ran a shop that sold weed in Tenerife that was very, very well known. And she reckons that is a link. He was linked to Jay because this Jamaican guy, perhaps there's two Jamaican guys, were friends with, guess who? Lucy. Oh, Lucy May, who keeps appearing everywhere. So this woman, I can't find her blooming channel now. This woman was saying that she thought there was a link between the two, and she actually put up some footage of the Jamaican guy having his shop what's the word, ransacked. People went in and sort of smashed up the shop and everything. So, and apparently one of the guys is a Jamaican rapper. Why can't I find this woman? Can't find her now. I mean, yeah, in case you're fed up with looking at that, you can come with me. Right, there's someone called Michelle After Dark who seems to do a lot. Dutch sniffer dog finds exact spot. No, that wasn't her. I can't remember what this blooming woman's name was, and it's so annoying because she did make some points that I hadn't seen before. I hadn't heard of those points before, so that's why I thought, oh, I know, I'll have a look at that next time I do a video. And of course I can't blooming find it now. Let me put in Look, see, it's all still news. GB News, Sky News. I don't want any of that. I want this woman. What was her name? So what will I put in here? That was a month ago. These are all ages ago now. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, bear with, guys. Just bear with. So if I put drugs and then I put drugs theory, shall we look at? Let's have a look. Is that, oh, we're back to the news again. Daily Mail, Sky News. Oh, this is so annoying. See, this is what happens, you know, especially when you get to my age. I mean, I can just about remember what I did yesterday. What we could do, we could have a look at this one while we're here.
So Jay Slater is a 19-year-old British guy who travelled to Tenerife for a music festival and then went missing. On the morning of the 17th of June, he apparently got into a car with two men he had met on like a night out, and he drove to a national park in northwest Tenerife. He posted a picture of himself at 7:30 in the morning in the doorway of a property, and then at some time between 8:30 a.m. and 9 a.m, he phoned a friend to say that he had missed the bus back to where they were staying and that he was going to do a 10-hour walk back. He also said he had 1% battery. He said he had no idea where he was and that he desperately needed water.
Right, well, nothing new there. Oh, come on. No, where's his blood? Oh, was that her? No, that's Cam, somebody or other. Oh, I'm sorry about this, guys. I normally try to be much more organised. Guys, if you're used to coming on my channel, you'll know this isn't anything different for me. Yeah, it's just not. But oh no, this is an interesting one. This guy here,
I should have read the reviews.
all right, not her. This guy that I'm going to show you here, his channel is called End the Struggle. And apparently he keeps putting up videos about Jay Slater and they keep disappearing. That is a bit weird. That's a real conspiracy theory, isn't it? So who does he think's taken down these videos? I don't know. Why can I not find? So annoying. Right, okay, all right.
Since the discovery of Jay Slater's body, which was a few days ago now, the dust is starting to settle. I still think there's a lot of questions. In actual fact, I don't think anything's changed.
I agree with him wholeheartedly. And there are going to be people that say, oh, why don't you leave it now? You know, he's been found alive. You know, just move on. Why don't you leave it? The reason why people can't leave this alone is because there's so many questions that haven't been answered. That's why.
And yes, there's been loads of people on TikTok and social media that have jumped to conclusions and rumours and whatever. I think that I've tried to be quite level-headed as best as I can and not get drawn into conjecture and hearsay. But now the body has been found, which a lot of people kind of thought was going to be the outcome the longer it went on, that it wasn't going to be a happy ending necessarily. The questions still remain. Why on earth was he up there with 30-plus-year-old men? One of them who has got a criminal conviction of being involved in nefarious business. Why was he there? To continue partying? Then they went straight to sleep? Why was that Airbnb not cordoned off and forensically tested? Why was the car not? If this had happened in the UK, the car would have been tested. The last two people to see Jay would have been either arrested or certainly questioned under caution. All mobile phones from friends, the two guys in the Airbnb, would have been forensically looked at. All the messages incoming and outgoing. None of that happened.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying all along, guys. And that's what most people have been saying. And it's not about making up conspiracies or theories or stories or different narratives. It's just about what should be done in situations where nefarious activities may have taken place. And I think we can all agree this is one of those situations. Why are the people that are known to have been around him before he died, why are they not being spoken to? Why? Unless it's a cover-up. By Jove, I think I found it. Now, it's from a different person, but it's on the story I was talking about the rapper, the Jamaican guy. So let's jump in, guys.
Initially, in the investigation, it was claimed that Jay Slater went back to the rental property in Masco with two men he had met on a night out. This convicted substance dealer, now known as Ayub Cuisine, is apparently part of drill rapper's entourage. I've never heard of drill rapper, but apparently these images and footage show Ayub stood on stage grinning from ear to ear, and he is apparently close friends and part of Potter Paper's rap group.
That's it. That was the name of the group. Now, what is it? Potter Papers? Stupid name. I think they're a Jamaican group, and it was people are asking whether maybe one of the group was the second guy that went with Jay back to the house, to the Airbnb. But yeah, so this was a story that I heard a little bit of yesterday. But it's a different person. But anyway, doesn't matter. Let's listen.
Ayub is seen smiling whilst the band received an award at the Mobo Awards in London, and Ayub was even featured in one of Potter Paper's videos for Love Me. He's also closely connected to a legal cannabis cafe on the island of Tenerife, one which is owned by his childhood friend, acclaimed drill rapper Potter Paper.
Yes. Now, Potter Paper is Jamaican, and it's understood that he was the guy that ran the weed store in Tenerife. Okay, it's all coming to me now, guys, gradually. But I think after his store was smashed up, broken into, he went back to Jamaica. Sorry, it's so disjointed tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
The Ayub is one of Potter's main guys. That's why he appeared on the stage, and he is seen on a yacht in one of Potter Paper's videos. They apparently go back quite a long time. They were friends back in London.
I don't care about that. I just want to find out the other links. Right. Okay. Now, what was the link? I'm sure, don't quote me, but I'm sure Lucy comes up in this as well. So, all right. Let's see.
Ayub and the other man have apparently been deemed not relevant to this case by the Spanish police. But Ayub Cuisine told reporters that Jay was a cool guy. He knew him through friends, and he said, "I let the geezer stay at mine because he had nowhere else to go." Well,
Which, again, every time I hear that story, it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. I mean, he's out there. He's apparently travelled over to Tenerife with his two besties, Lucy and Brad, and they're out on a night out, and then he decides he's going to go in a car with these two dudes up to the mountain and never be seen again. And people are saying that, or he's saying, Ayub is saying that he only went back because he had nowhere to go. Well, what about his mates? Where were they going then? Weren't they staying in a hotel or an Airbnb near the place? I mean, just doesn't make sense, guys.
We were all under the impression that he did have somewhere else to go. It was called Los Cristianos. That's where he was staying. So it just seems strange that this guy that 1 minute we're seeing was staying at this £40 a night cheap B&B in the middle of nowhere in Tenerife, apparently took Jay back to the property. Then we're hearing that he was sentenced to 9 years for being the ringleader in a case. Now we're seeing him on stage with this rapper grinning from ear to ear, looking like he's won the lottery.
Okay, so it looks like she's not going to talk about the actual rapper. So, dearie me, I was really hoping we were going to get that out of her. But, so how long ago was this? This was on the 4th of July. Okay, bear with, guys. I'm going to do a bit more digging. Okay, just so that you don't think I was making it all up and it was just the ramblings of an old woman. Here is somebody called Topical Juice who is going to tell us about rapper Potter Paper's store being robbed in Tenerife by low IQ criminals. There you go, guys. So there is a link.
Rob UK rapper Potter Paper. Now, they didn't rob him personally, specifically him. They robbed his shop in Tenerife. I believe he's got a weed shop in Tenerife, and they decided to burgle it, break into it, and rob him. But not only did they rob his PS5, they robbed some of his weed, some money, his plaques. They decided to film it. So once again, obviously, we have to enroll these people into the Low IQ Hall of Fame with all the other criminals that we've covered on this channel who decide to film themselves committing crimes and basically self-snitch on themselves. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, man. In fact, I've missed the best bit. They robbed him, they filmed it, and then they added that into their music video. You genuinely cannot make this stuff up, guys.
It's absolutely right. And I think I'm going to leave it at that, because we're like 22 minutes in and I've got to edit this and everything. I'm going to try and find that other woman. I'm going to find that woman who was talking about this and saying, and explained the links. Because can you believe that there's a link between that rapper and the guy who drove them up to the house, and also Lucy? I mean, it's all a bit weird. Very weird. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, give me a like to it. I know it was a bit all over the place. I should have sorted it out. Goodness sake. But I am sorry. If you like the video, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll be a bit more organised next time. Anyway, in the meantime, you take care of yourselves out there, because it's a rotten old world. So until the next time, bye-bye for now.